quadruple zero. So 4 days in Julian. Gonna keep the audio short because it's super, super windy. But I'm especially excited to be back on the trail. And as my dad would say, one of my favorite sayings is I'm in pretty good shape for the shape I'm in. We are just leaving the scenic overlook. Got dropped off by Rangel, a trail angel, who shuttled us back to this spot, and we are ready to get hiking. See you down trail. That was pretty cool. I don't know if you could see those F-18s I was filming into the sun, but I'm sure you could hear them. As long as I don't mask it with some banjo music. Anyway, we are about 4 miles in. It is an amazingly beautiful day, as you can see in the videos. A little bit cooler, which is great for hiking. And I just heard a voice from behind. Hey, Jane, are you snacking? So I realized we were 2 hours in and hadn't eaten anything since breakfast. So we just took a little snack break, trying to get some miles in. We have a 24-mile stretch between where we got dropped off and the crossing that we'll get picked up at. But we're going to do it in 2 days. So the weather report, though, is tomorrow afternoon is rain. So the more miles we can get in today, the better off we'll be tomorrow. But either way, if we get soaked, we'll be in a hotel room tomorrow night, easing back into this hiker life. stopped at a water source, a water tank, about 9 miles in, and we're going to see if we can go maybe another 5. It's really quite nice, a little cool, but good hiking weather and incredible views, of course. They do not disappoint. Almost 5:30, and it looks like the sites that we were heading for are empty, and this looks like home for tonight. Good evening. It's about 7:30, and we are all snuggled in our sleeping bags. No place to go.
In the desert, goes from, it was 60 degrees today, and it's about 40 degrees right now. So it'll probably be freezing overnight. So
We're snuggled
tucked in.
And when it goes below freezing, you have to make sure that you put your electronics and your water filter inside your sleeping bag with you. So the water filter's in a plastic bag at the bottom of my the foot box at the bottom of my sleeping bag, and that will keep it from freezing, because if it does freeze, that will render it useless, and we don't want that to happen. And then also your battery bank and your phone, those will deplete the battery pretty quickly in these temperatures unless you put it inside your bag. So anyway, we're kind of hunkered down for the evening. Had a really nice day. I felt pretty good. Was feeling a little tired right out of the gate this morning, but kind of came back to life. So I was really happy that I was feeling so well. We did 12 and a half miles today, and we have just a little less than that tomorrow to get back out to the road crossing, where we'll get a shuttle back into Julian. One more night in a hotel.
It's called Scissors Crossing. It's a pretty famous spot, and we'll go to Julian and pick up some of our gear. We left some gear behind, and that's so that it was a little lighter. Jane's pack was quite light.
Super light.
I was carrying, what we needed for today. And
Brian had the extra water and all the food for the day. It was kind of funny because we came up to a water source, and there were a couple young ladies there, and they were looking at my pack, and they're like, "Wow, your pack is so small," and they were like, "We thought maybe we'd get some ultralight tips from you," and I just kind of chuckled. I said, "Well, no," I said, "You need a Sherpa." I said, "Mine's named Brian."
Yeah.
Anyway, pack was super light, so it was a good way to ease back in. And I felt real good. And it was a pretty cruisy day though too. Not a whole lot of gain. a lot of ridge walking with beautiful views, as you could see. We just hope that you could get a fraction of what we see, you know, from the camera's view, because it's just unbelievably beautiful out here.
Lots of interesting contrasts in light and contours. Towards the end of the day, you're going to see some video that we took in a pan, and if it works out and it looks good, it will be. It's really amazing when you're in the middle of it. So yeah, we had a good day. It was a lot of it was downhill, which can get a little rough on you after a while. And some of the time, Jane will take pictures of the sort of flatter, easier, wider spots. When you're going downhill, a lot of that stuff has all kinds of rubble and rocks. They're all round out here. It's not like Pennsylvania where everything is super sharp because it's slate. And it's pretty tricky. It can get pretty tricky. You have to really watch the pace and where you put your feet, because every rock moves, which is part of the problem with not watching where you're going, because lots of ankle breaker stuff sitting out in the middle of those paths.
So you won't see much of that footage, because my goal today and my goal all the way to Canada is going to be to remain upright. So yeah. I'm happy to say that one day down, and not me.
It's a good goal.
Yes. Anyway, thanks for coming along. And once again, we really, really appreciate all of you that are covering us with prayer. And we're grateful. And we hope that you have a blessed evening.
Good night.
Good night.